Nice guys do come in last.
Nice guys do come in last.
They don't come in last, man.
They
You ain't
come
gonna be
in
last.
last.
You're
You
in
might be
there.
last.
You're in there, buddy. Trust me.
All right, old man. What are you gonna tell us about money?
Oh, save everything you got.
I didn't do very good at that, as you can see.
Yeah, you bought the top of the line stuff here, man.
Actually, I this is the budget. Actually,
This is budget
This
stuff?
is the budget build. Yeah,
Is it really?
yeah.
Well, pretty good. Looks pretty good. I mean, it's better than what I would have started with. I would have used the phone.
I thought about it. And I was like, nah, it's got to be a little bit better. Man, I gotta try.
I mean, the only thing I got going for you right now is the Wi-Fi. That's hadn't dropped yet. And not choppy.
Actually, hasn't. I've been looking at that over and over. I'm all like, yo, we ain't dropped no frames. We haven't dropped no signal.
Only the best money could buy around this part.
Yeah, you said that when I lived here. It wasn't the best around, actually. It was quite mediocre.
I didn't know what I was doing.
He called the Wi-Fi people. I got the best Wi-Fi that you guys can offer. It keeps going out.
You know what I discovered? I had too many networks. You remember all them little hubs all over the house?
Yeah.
Bad idea. They were fighting against each other.
So now you just have one.
And you need to just spread it out.
You know, that makes a lot of sense.
It does.
Because that's what the schools do.
That's exactly what the schools do.
Your mic's backwards.
School Wi-Fi is not good.
That's what I was telling people. I was like, you know what? Use my outside voice. That's why I'm having to yell. So, money. You know what I... Golly. Sorry. It's not COVID, I promise.
He's just old.
And you can't get it through the screen.
I know they're gonna feel dirty. They're like, this guy's coughing. I'm gonna just click off. Dude over here coughing on me.
Next time y'all see us, we all gonna have on masks. No, it's allergies. I'm allergic to mold.
Allergies, right? What? That is such a lie. He's just
No, I'm
old.
allergic
He's
to
just old. He's old.
I'm allergic to mold.
He's old.
So, money. The best advice I can give you is for every dollar you get, save 10% of it.
As a kid,
I don't care what age you are.
I am 10%'s a lot of. That's a big percentage. I ain't gonna lie to you.
If you can adjust yourself to doing that now, when you ain't got none, when you have some, it'll make a lot of sense.
What about 2%?
Why?
Nah, it's just we ain't got a lot,
Okay.
and I'm saying like when you need to pay for stuff, because like me, I don't work.
Yeah.
You know, I hustle for my money.
Yeah, you do.
Like I gotta take time out of my day to go get some bread.
Yeah.
And then it's like normally when I get that bread, I normally need it for something now.
Yeah. Well, that's because
It's hard to do that.
During the college struggle.
It's hard to do that.
However, I blame me for your spending habit. I kept you so poor.
He's finally taking responsibility for why I suck with money.
Yes. I kept you so poor all your life that when you finally got it, you didn't know what to do with it.
What?
Yes.
I think it was because you never let me be irresponsible with money until later on.
No.
You should have let me be irresponsible.
I'll show you why.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
He basing me off of what he did to you.
Yes, exactly. And now he's a rich man, right?
No, he's just stingy.
I'm very stable.
He's just stingy.
Yeah, no.
He's just a stingy
Let me show you what I
person.
taught him.
He's just a stingy
From
person.
the beginning, his first paycheck. I let him have his first paycheck, throw it away.
Yeah, you let me do that too.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
After that, we went on a 20-80 saving plan. 20% went to his checking, 80% went to his savings.
So glad he did it too.
Exactly.
Oh my.
Now it hurt. It hurt for the first few months, right? And then when he saw that crap start stacking, he's like, "Oh, I'm cool," because he realized you don't really need to spend on a whole bunch of stuff. He splurged a little bit during that Christmas.
Yes, got to.
Yes, but after that, man, he went on that 20-80, and he stacked. I should have did that with you. I should not have let you have access to your savings account.
Nah, you didn't give me access until I moved out. Until I was gone. No, you didn't give me.
Well, that helped you for your first year of college, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, And then I should have gave you. Who needs $75 a week in college?
Did you give me $75?
Yes,
Was it a week?
And you spend every. Did you have a weed habit?
Nah, I ain't gonna get too much on that. But
That's the silence.
Yeah. You should have had a sugar mama then. That's what you should have did. Yeah. Good Lord. I was like, what is he buying? $75 a week. And you wouldn't come home with new clothes. You wouldn't come home with new shoes. It's food. You came home 20 pounds heavier.
I can't. I would get clothes actually.
And do what with them?
Wear them. I would flip clothes too. So I mean, eventually I realized I needed to make money. It was just I didn't have that, that saving.
Nah, you know what it was?
No more.
You're spoiled.
That too. I can come to terms that I was spoiled for like a lot of stuff.
It
came to a lot of things.
It was a disservice. I should have put you on the 2080 plan. I did it with Lily. I did the 2080 with Lily. She's glad I did it. Lexus, 2080. I probably did Lexus word. I think she was on the 1080.
Well, Lexus worked a lot.
No.
That's all she did.
No. She's in school most of it. The agreement was, as long as y'all go to school, you ain't got to work. But y'all keep wanting to work.
It's because whenever I need something,
here we go. What do you need besides this equipment?
I'm chilling now. After I get my bills paid, I'm chilling.
Thomas, you never spend money, ever, right?
I don't know how you do it.
I don't know how he does it. I'll be honest. I don't know how he does it.
He's bought one charger in the last year.
Nothing at all.
Yeah.
And he goes everywhere, which is the crazy thing. Dude, you be going to the movies.
Yes.
He be going to main event, and he still has money to blow like crazy.
Yes. You know why? He's learned that you don't really need to buy anything.
He just has somebody else pay for it.
Yeah.
Someone else pay for it.
Just be patient. It'll come around.
Has everybody else pay for his stuff.
Nah, but I think the bottom line is save more than you spend. I mean, percentages and stuff, that's subjective. You may want 10%, he may want 20, you may do 30. That's all subjective because it's based off of your bills. But once you settle that, just spend less than you save. Save more, spend less. Just like what's the rule of thumb for how to stay in shape or stay thin? Move more, eat less, right?
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
I mean, everything has a. As long as you walk towards it with a minimalist attitude, I don't really need that. And have those arguments with yourself. I mean, every time you go to the store, they got this thing called a panic aisle. They do that on purpose.
Panic aisle?
Yeah, Ross has a panic aisle, TJ Maxx. Stores, when they throw this junk up there that you don't really need, but they make you feel like you need it, chargers. They always have them up front, right, by the register. Candy bars, sodas. Even at Home Depot, sodas, candy bars, chapstick. People always pick that stuff up and buy it. And you get to the house, you throw it in the same drawer, you got 4 of the chapsticks in there. So you bought this chapstick for a temporary drive home to get to the drawer, to put it in the drawer that you don't, So have those arguments with yourself. Do I need this? Do I want this? Why do I need this? Don't I got 4 of them at the house?
I'll be honest with you. You get that argument when you broke a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you broke. See, that's why I felt like I needed to be irresponsible with my money. Because, I was never broke. I was never, I always had I had that little bit,
But do you treat yourself as if you're broke?
Now I do.
You have to. Like you got to develop you got to have a stash. And even though you got that stash over there, in your wallet is only a set amount. Okay, I've spent this in my wallet. This $20 is gone. Oh, I still got that stash. No, you don't. Never let that stash be ingrained in your mind.
Yeah, see, that's how I thought
Yeah.
until the stash wasn't there no more. And then I was all like, I can't do that. You know, I came to that realization when I was like broke. Like when you like, I need gas. Oh, well, let me go check over. I might have some money in my.
Yeah. Now you're on the pole. Now you're stripping. Yeah. Trying to get big ends meet. Yeah. My dad, I think now he's up to like $1,000 in his hand at every given moment. When I was 10, his goal was to carry $100 with him at all times. So he would have this this money in this money clip, and sometimes it'd be like $80. And like, we would hear him say, my sisters and I would hear him say, "Oh, I'm broke," and I'm looking in his hand, and he's got $80. I'm like, "How are you broke?" I was like, "Well, I can't spend that until, this is my stash." So he built that up to 100, and he just kept adding to it to right now. I mean, he's 70 years old now, but he carries $1,000 in his hand. And even not talking about a millionaire. This guy is not a millionaire. He was a teacher, but he just was so focused on budgeting that was his goal, is to never be without $1,000 any given moment. Now, mind you, he got a safe in the house, he got a bank account, that kind of stuff. So he got other money, but he was more focused on being able to carry $1,000 in his wallet at any given moment. That he said it just took budgeting, it took planning, it took focus. Now this guy has a sweet tooth, and he loves to drive around all over town, and he loves to travel, and we would go out to eat and that kind of thing. And mind you, my mom was a stay-at-home mother, so she didn't work. So he made all the money for the family, and he still worked it out to where now he carries $1,000 in his pocket at all given time.
No, you just made grandfather a target, right?
Shout out to Benny Mobley.
I don't know how you can do all that in this generation.
Focus. You gotta focus, man. Like, okay, do you need the primary package for your cell phone?
The primary package.
Unlimited, this, that, and the other. I mean, do you really need that?
Kinda, because 25 gigabytes can go away quickly. So
Okay.
yes.
Do you need the absolute top tier phone every single time?
Because they all run the same.
They all do the same thing, right? Text and call people and collect email. You gotta have those arguments with yourself.
I can kind of understand where he's coming from though, because it's hard to do it in this generation, as in like.
Oh, you talking about this age group?
Yeah, like our generation.
What would be your target right now to have on your hand at any given moment?
Certain amount of type of money. Going out, I would say like a good 100.
Okay, so at any given moment, your target in your mind
Can
right
you check
now
those lights?
Gotta have
They just turned off.
would be to have $100,
At
right?
least 100. Yeah, at least.
And you don't think so? If you started focusing on that every single moment, all the time,
That's cool.
you don't think that'd be easy for you to accomplish? That means you might have to start. You know what? I'm not gonna eat out. I'm just gonna eat at home. I'm gonna eat at school. I'm not gonna spend any money till I get $100. Once I get that $100, I'm not gonna spend that $100.
Yeah.
I'm gonna always keep that. Now, anything above that, that's fair game. But I'm gonna always have $100. And so I'm gonna tell people I'm broke when I got $100.
Each $100 you could save, and then just anything over that, just take that 100 out, and
Yeah.
so that's what you got.
Yeah. And just stick that in the other side of your wallet and never touch it.
See now on TikTok, this little Asian dude.
Yeah. I think put it like this. Think of the last thing you really wanted to do and you put your mind to it and did it. You just gotta put your mind to it. If you focus on doing that, like, okay, you wanted to put together a podcast, right?
Yeah.
You put your mind to getting cameras, you put your mind to getting microphones, you accomplished it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you quit? You out? You got a caller?
He's going to the restroom. You gotta go. You gotta go check on his girl.
Hey, yo, check it out. Hey, we were talking about you.
Keep
Everything's
it up.
okay. Just know I still love you, girl. I'm rocking with you.
I mean, I can understand because I was watching Flagrant 2 podcast, and
What does that mean? Is that
he's a comedian. He has his own podcast, and he was talking about New York, That's where they're all from.
Yeah.
Like, dudes on the podcast, that's where they live. And he was talking about how New York is like the hustle city.
Yes.
People go there to, they got a dream, they got an aspiration. They go
Yes.
there to like go accomplish that.
Yes.
In my head, I'm like, a lot of young people normally move to New York, and like our generation, a lot of us are like hustlers. Like, so many girls out of my class alone sell, hair,
wigs,
eyelashes, wigs, stuff like that. They open up their own little business, online business, and it's like a lot of us do that. Like me, even with the podcast, like my goal, let me get some equipment. All right, got the equipment. All right, now I gotta get people to join. All right, I got some boys at school. I got some boys. I come here. I come back home. I got some friends here.
Yep.
I ain't even think of using family, but hey, we here now.
Yeah.
And
you're the centerpiece, and just whatever you put around it.
Yeah. You just kind of gotta make everything work around you.
Yeah.
And I feel like that really escalated with our generation.
Yes.
And, social media really influenced that and stuff.
Yes, it did.
Like people being able to make their own businesses and like create their own image and that they can show to the world. And it's hard for people to learn from like, no offense, but like older people because y'all aren't kin to that. Y'all are more kin to
save your money,
get a job.
Yeah.
And that's where you're gonna push because that's what you were taught. You're gonna push that because that's what you're taught. Go to college, get a good job, save your money.
True.
Retire when you're 50 or 40.
Yeah, that's the goal.
And young people, even in y'all's generation, just young people in general, we watch and we learn by what we're watching.
So riddle me this though, but haven't you noticed that even your generation, you've discovered that you need access to money at any given moment?
That's why we're all hustlers.
Yes.
That's why we all figure out how to make money most of the time the quickest way possible.
So what's wrong with a stash on top of that?
There's nothing wrong with a stash. It's just sometimes you need that money for that thing you need now.
True.
Because you're trying to do everything so fast.
I feel like a lot of kids now, though, like, they're so used to their parents handling it.
Yes.
Like,
True.
I don't know how to. Okay, we're gonna put that on me. Like, person.
Do you want
Here. Get it in. Hannah, producer.
Like, okay, so we have a friend, and like, her car needed a new, Maduti, new battery, yeah.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, do you want to go to the store to go get that? And then our other friend was like, oh, my boyfriend works there, he can get you a discount. And she was like, oh, I'm gonna see if my dad will buy it first.
Wow.
No shame to her. Told me all about that life. If your daddy's gonna buy it, let him buy it.
Let him buy it.
But I think like that's just a lot of how our generation is today.
Yes,
Oh,
yeah.
I need gas. Let me hit up my mama.
Yeah.
But like I feel like so much of our generation is like that. Like, hey, I'm gonna go to the movies. Can I get $10?
Mm-hmm.
But like,
Yeah.
I
I
don't
think
know.
now Hannah, you're unique in the fact when I heard that you worked like 2 or 3 jobs, I was like, oh, she Jamaican? And no, I didn't know. I was like, she's Mexican? No, she's white. White girl working 2 or 3 jobs?
hey, I got a
good.
side hustle.
Yeah,
I babysit. I work at a daycare and I babysit my kids outside of daycare. I had a couple moms ask me to babysit, so on the weekends.
That is unique. That's such a unique, and it was a breath of fresh air, and I knew he needed that kind of influence around him because he's spoiled, and he'll work. He has a good work ethic when he finds a cush job, as long as it's an easy job.
Yeah.
So that's right. Yeah.
If it's easy, I can make money.
Yes, he'll do it. Yeah.
My mom shamed me for asking for money. So I'll be like, oh, Mom, can I get $20 to go out to eat with my friends? $20?
Yes.
I'll give you $5.
Yeah.
The rest.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Figure it out.
Yes. I think that's just you're right. There's a uniqueness to this generation that appreciates that cushion that mom and dad are gonna always be there.
Yeah, 'cause I know you be talking about stories of grandfather just locking you out the house.
Yes, dude.
You came home too late.
Yes. 12 o'clock midnight? How you all be coming in at all times of the night? How I pick you up from work?
Don't say all.
My dad didn't do that stuff, man. It would be freezing cold, and I would have to walk home because, hey, I'm going to bed at 9:30. What time you get off? 9:30. Guess you gotta walk it tonight. Like, golly.
This one over here always saying, "Man, I wish I grew up in the '80s." No, you don't.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
No, you don't.
It was
You don't want that.
It wasn't a bad. I mean, it was number one. It was very safe. The only time crime seemed to happen was after midnight. So anytime before midnight, it was safe. People slept with their front doors wide open, kind of thing.
Was the '80s the beginning of the crack epidemic?
Yeah,
Was that the beginning?
Yeah, kind of 89,
Oh, okay.
80. I mean, but even that's government infiltrated. I mean, we don't have enough time tonight to go into that, but that's the government dropping that in certain neighborhoods to do certain things. But anyway, so what I do try to give y'all is the best of both worlds. Y'all got to go get it. However, I got your back, kind of thing. It's my theory, because every generation does it different. So every generation looks at their parents like, I am not doing it like that. So I'm not doing it like that is leaving y'all out there in the cold, walking home every night, that kind of thing. You get a taste of it every now and then. You get a taste of it, but you're not stuck out there that's how you live, kind of thing. I want you to see both worlds. That way you can appreciate a level of, you know what, man, it was the good old days. Getting picked up after work and driven home and not having to spend my money on gas and stuff like that.
Nah, I used to hate it actually.
Getting picked up?
Yeah.
Oh, do tell.
I'd be waiting forever. Y'all took forever to come get me.
It's black people time.
I work closing.
It's black people time.
I would work closing.
Oh, God,
No. No, you won't. No, you won't. Something gonna come up. You, I'm on my way. Now, an hour later, 30 minutes later.
I stayed 2 hours one time after work.
Yeah.
2 hours. I was like, CJ, you don't go get me?
He said he's on his way. I told him that. I was like, he said he's on his way. I'm sorry.
I'm old. I move slow. I'm getting better though.
He will literally be like, I'm on my way. I'll be sitting out in front. Everybody leaving. Hey, you need a ride? Nah, bro.
Yeah, I was like, the same way. I do the same way.
Nah, he said he's on his way. I can't leave.
Yeah.
He's on his way.
Yeah, that'd be the baddest thing right there. But part of that's because your mom is lazy. Can I say that in this microphone? She ain't getting up out that bed, man.
He almost lasted.
Huh?
Because we're going to start closing this down pretty soon. I was like, he almost lasted when I was talking about her.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming. But I flash back to my childhood over and over again. I used to work at this restaurant called the Wheel Inn, and I was 15, and I only worked for tips. So I didn't know how much I was going to make per hour. Some days I go in there. Huh?
Only? Yeah, you ain't getting like $2 an hour or nothing?
Oh, no. So if I got no tips that day, or like I remember one day I came home and my dad was like, oh, how much you make? It's Friday. How much you make? $10. He's like, what?
You worked like 8 hours, I bet.
And 8 of it had to go to him because we had made that agreement, $8 a night for gas or whatever. So. Yes. So it didn't matter what I made. He getting his money. You got me? And so I remember that particular job, that's when I started getting to the gift of gab. That's how I learned how to talk. Because I started learning that the nights I talk more, I got more money.
Yeah.
Talk less, got nothing.
Yeah.
So that's when I became a shucker and jobber. And hey, you need anything else, boss? Want some ketchup? You want some barbecue sauce?
That's how it is when I be doing deliveries. I would text them.
Yes.
Hey, I just wanted to let you know I just dropped off your food in your garage. Your garage is open, so I thought it'd be safer if I put it in there just in case.
Oh, you're so nice.
Oh, thank you. $10 tip.
Yeah.
I drive away like, man, forget that old lady.
Hope you fall and break your hip.
I'd be like, man, she only gave me $10. And she had a brand new Benz in her driveway.
Yeah.
I'd be like, man, she got this big old mansion. She got this brand new Benz, man. Why she only gave me $10? She got more to spare.
There's a reason she got that money. It's 'cause
That's
she
why I
don't
be
give
telling
it
her
out.
too. I'd be like, man, that's probably how she got rich.
Yeah, not giving it out.
That's how
not
she
giving
got
it to
rich. She
people.
ain't give it to nobody.
I think the reality is the reality of
Is that my phone?
that was me.
Oh, that was you?
Yeah. I think the reality of work ethic it comes all the way back from how you're raised. Whatever you value at the age of 16, that's what you're going to value for the rest of your life. You don't care about money. You're never going to care about money.
What do you mean?
You got to team up with
What
the
do
right
you
person,
mean?
man. Because you've always all right. What's your statement?
What you mean?
What do you say about money?
My skin. I got some. Man. Skin glowing.
What?
Pockets fat. What? House dumb. Garage silly. It's the motto.
I've never heard this.
It's the motto.
This is new.
Shout out Tyler, the creator.
You would say that's some bar.
It's a bar.
That's you would say oh, it's just money. We'll make more.
I did say that at one point. I would say
Right.
that. I'd be like, I'll get it. I'll make more tomorrow.
I'll make more tomorrow. And that's good that you're not driven by money. But at 16 years old, making that kind of statement,
Make
that
more
just
tomorrow.
shows me that that's where your value is going to be for
We'll
money.
get more tomorrow. We'll make it tomorrow. Which means we're going to go work again.
Yes, but that don't mean spend it today.
There's two different types of people. People with like that 5 pennies in their bank account.
Yes.
And people with that 1,000 that say they're broke.
Yes.
People with the 5 pennies, they're gonna find something to find.
Yes.
5 pennies on.
I want you to be the one because as a veterinarian, you're gonna have a private practice. That means you're gonna have employees working for you. If you don't gain,
Nah, I plan on contracting for the military.
here we go.
It'd be easier.
What do you mean?
They don't. I contract with the military.
As a vet,
Yeah.
you're still gonna have employees under you. You got the budget.
Am I?
Yeah, you got because
They ain't getting paid nothing.
yes. So
They gonna get all benefits, no pay. Yeah, all benefits, no pay.
So you're gonna have to be in charge of the budget for the clinic, most likely. Because as a civilian vet, because you're not talking about going to the military and become a vet in the military, right? You're talking about being a
I'm
civilian
just-
vet for that.
For the military.
Yeah, so that's this guy named Mr. Rick. I remember Mr. Rick was our veterinary technician. He was a head technician for our clinic in Kentucky. And we had his doc, Miss Shelby, Miss Dr. Shelby. I think it was Shelby. She was in charge because the military people left. They would come and go. But she was going to always be there. So we put her in charge of the budget. Means you're in charge of the budget, man. You got to hire and fire people. You got to make sure vaccines are coming
Oh,
in.
the man, what was Miss? Remember the lady we talked to when I got my internship?
Yeah.
Yeah, her.
That was Mr. Rick at that location.
So, oh, okay.
The head technician usually
Yeah.
is the manager.
Yeah, she's the
then
manager.
Yeah. So, if you don't develop, it's going to be too late to learn it once you're in it. Got me?
Yeah.
That's why you got to kind of establish some things now. My dilemma was I never had access to a lot of money. So I knew how to handle money, but I never had a lot of access to it. Got me? So when I got large amounts of money, I knew how to handle it then because I've been waiting on this day. You have had large amounts of money just flow through your hand.
But I get big goals.
Yeah.
Such as like my next goal, my next purchase is a laptop.
Oh, God.
And it's going to be
What's wrong with this one? It has not dropped a frame yet.
okay, so this laptop's fine, but like, I'm spoiled, so I want something better. I want something better. I just want something better.
Thomas, what do you want to do? What do you want to graduate? You want to become what? Cop,
Yeah, police officer.
police officer.
Arjon's gonna be a drug dealer.
Crack or
Don't, no.
weed? What do you want to dabble in?
No.
You ain't gonna make no money selling crack nowadays.
No.
You
Just
don't
go
have
with
to
weed,
sell-
man.
you don't
Just
sell weed.
But let it be
He said it.
regular weed. You know, us old people will buy regular weed.
Yeah, Reggie. They want
We
Reggie.
don't
You
want that.
can't get nothing off of that.
They
though.
want Reggie.
We'll pay top dollar for Reggie.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact,
Reggie
we'll
bags.
ask for that. We'll ask for that.
Nickel
We want
bags.
regular weed. I don't want skunk. I don't want funk. I don't want super dunk. I don't want none of that other stuff. I just want regular weed.
Yeah, I've been writing jokes recently because I want to go into comedy eventually and bomb.
God.
And bomb.
Why am I sending you to school?
Huh?
He's trying to find any way possible not to have to do a career.
Yes.
If I can get a career outside of the school, I mean, I'm gonna get the degree. Obviously, I'm gonna finish
Please.
it out. But
But who's gonna pay for this crap?
yeah, I'll pay it back when I get paid. Yeah, that's okay.
That's why your mom is on that loan.
Afterpay is dangerous. She's not wrong. That afterpay stuff, that stuff is dangerous.
What?
The pre-approval,
Pre-approvals?
the afterpay,
Afterpay. Oh yeah,
like a firm.
A firm. Yeah.
Yeah, that stuff is dangerous.
You're dabbling in that?
Huh?
Oh yeah, I was gonna do that. Ms. Ronka told me about that.
Don't do it, man.
It's dangerous.
It's dangerous.
Do that.
It's dangerous because
Pay everybody.
But you-
you pay every month. Yeah.
Now, let me tell you something, gentlemen.
I was like, what's wrong with that?
Afterpay, Affirm, Quad. What's the other one? There's another one out there. So they gonna get their money, and they gonna keep pulling. Ryan, Veronica, they gonna keep pulling until they get it. So they will keep trying to draw out of your account.
Yeah, she does it. She did it. She told me she did it.
Why you snitching, bro? Come on.
Commercial
She
break.
showed me. She showed me.
Commercial
she
break.
said yeah. She said
Commercial
yeah.
break.
I mean,
Don't do it, man. Don't do it.
you just gotta pay the money back, right?
Because see, and they have their own credit reference, right? So let's say you do that first one, you know, it's low, $30 a month, and you, oh, cool. The next one, they're gonna jump you up there. They're gonna be like, hey, you did very good with that 120. Here's 400. So now you're stuck, but you got $400 worth the clothes and stuff. They're gonna give you the stuff right away,
They gonna give it to you.
and you're gonna have it, and they're gonna start
There's
swiping
no
that money.
when you look at like when you be reading the thing for like for late pay. There's no violation for late pay.
No.
Nothing. They don't violate you for late pay. But hey, best believe they're gonna get their money somehow, some way. Either your credit's gonna go down, like a lot, because
I'm trying to build credit first.
Yeah, but don't use them.
you can't. Well, if you have no credit, you can use them. I would say if you have
I
no
have
credit.
no credit.
I'd rather you do this. You have a bank account right now, right?
Yeah.
I would rather you get what's called a secured credit card. Basically, you take your own money, slide it over to a credit card, and use that and pay it back. Notice what's happening. You're paying yourself. You're not borrowing money from nobody. You're borrowing money from yourself, and you're paying yourself back. And they're reporting to the credit bureau, so you're establishing credit off your own money.
It's a good way for people to build credit if you don't trust yourself.
Yes. And the bank will help you build your own credit worth. Versus now you owe $500 to a firm for a computer that you don't even use anymore.
I feel like if you can get that money and pay off them payments, you should use a firm or like Afterpay or anything.
That's because you're still.
But you got to get pre-approved.
Yes, you do.
You got to get pre-approved. They ain't gonna give you just
I already tried
$5,000.
that.
They ain't gonna give you $5,000 just out the jump. They ain't gonna do that.
It's the new credit card. That's basically what it is. It's the new. It's a new credit card. Yes, and they make it so convenient.
It's very convenient. It's on every
That
website. It's
You don't feel intrusive. You don't feel like you're signing your life away. You just feel like, oh, it's just $400. They're gonna get it off of my phone. They got,
They
it's an app. I get to see
auto take it out your bank account. You ain't gotta worry about it. As long as
Oh.
it's there, they're gonna take it.
And I'm telling you, you miss one of them payments. You're gonna go back. They'll be like, oh yeah, I get paid on Friday. They know that too, and they swipe it. And they're gonna keep doing it. I think right now Thomas has the best money management skills ever. Don't spend nothing. ever.
I don't think that.
On nothing.
You don't have to.
Thomas gonna be living out his car.
Yeah.
You don't have
He
to.
gonna be like, I'll be fine.
Yeah.
I ain't gotta spend.
He can be like,
nothing."
hey, turn that ignition off. You're burning my gas, man.
Yeah. Turn the AC off. You burning too much
Just
gas.
water window
Roll that
down.
window
Roll the
down.
window
Yeah. You gonna have paper fans.
He gonna be like, bro, you gotta drive faster, man. My MPG's going down. Bro. You gotta drive faster. Come on, keep the miles high. Keep the miles high.
That's funny. This has been great, guys. I'm old.
Yeah, I'm kind of worried about my dog.
Getting beat up.
Leave my dog outside for too long.
You seen Squid Game?
Huh?
Seen Squid Games?
I have not watched Good Games
Gotta
yet.
watch. It's the best show on Netflix.
Apparently
right
it
now.
is.
It's on my block, actually.
Oh, really?
That show is not good.
I don't know. Thank you. Hey, somebody
It's top
believe.
That show is not good.
Who won the game before you